If you struggle with acne, I'm going to show you how I get really good lightweight coverage but still give myself a glowy, nice, lightweight makeup look. In your acne struggle and you want to know how best to cover it up, buckle up. I'm going to do an in-depth tutorial here. First things first, I'm just going to start with the setting spray. So the key to covering acne without caking on makeup is going to be using color correctors. Now I'm going to take a little brush and I'm going to dip into this green color and I'm going to kind of start targeting some of this redness. Now not all of this is acne, like a lot of this is like acne scars and kind of scabs. So that's, if you've got those kind of red scabs, then you're going to want to use this green. If you have kind of more active acne that's like a little bit more purpley blue and maybe a bit bruised, you're going to want to use this kind of a light orange. And I'm just going to kind of use a combination of this orange and green to kind of give good coverage to all of these spots. And then just wipe off your brush when you're done so you don't dip back in and like spread that bacteria. And I always give these like a little wipe down just with like a little makeup wipe or a little alcohol. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit and then I wipe my brush off. I'm gonna go into my contour color. This is the shade Astoria, and I'm just gonna apply contour to my cheekbones and my hairlines to kind of define my face. Okay, I pretty much recommend this brush for everyone. You can tell it's very well loved for me. This is called the 3D brush, and I'm just gonna kind of lightly stipple and press kind of these color correctors in just to kind of soften any of the harsh lines. And then I'm going to start to blend in my contour. And again, with the contour, we're just stippling. The key with this Saint Cream makeup is you don't want to smear and over blend. You kind of just want to think about pushing and stamping this cream makeup into place. And you can see just with this little tapping, stippling motion, I'm softening these harsh lines out. Contour can very easily be over blended, and then it can very quickly look very muddy and just not right. So you don't want to over blend it. You kind of just want to think about softening these edges and kind of not blending it out, but you still want there to be a line there because we want it to create that definition on our cheekbone, but we don't want to. Okay, now that that's all blended in, I'm going to go in with my main foundation color. This is the shade Hazel, and I'm just going to kind of lightly apply the outer parts of my face, a little bit on my forehead, and a little bit right here. Less is more with this makeup. And then I'm going to go into my brightening concealer shade. This is the shade Palace, and I'm going to apply this as a concealer. Going back in with my 3D brush, I'm just going to kind of start to stipple this into place. Again, just doing a nice tapping motion. And the longer you let this cream makeup sit on your face, the easier it's going to blend, because it is cream, so it can get a little bit hard and be a little bit stiff. But if you put it on your skin and let it sit for a minute, it's going to, your warmth of your skin is going to warm it up, and it's going to blend a lot easier. Acne coverage can be really hard and really frustrating because it can become cakey and very textured very quick. So the thing I love about these color correctors is they don't create any texture, and you need very minimal product to get really good coverage. Like, this is pretty good coverage. The only one that's a little bit of a stickler is that guy, which has been a doozy. But it can be really easy to like just layer on the concealer and the foundation, and then it just looks really cakey and heavy, and it feels really heavy. So with these color correctors, it's just like a lot less product use, and you're still getting like that really good desired coverage. In your makeup, like you can see my skin's still showing through, and my makeup doesn't look heavy, and it doesn't feel heavy because we really don't have a ton. Okay, so now to kind of finish this look, I'm going to go in with my bronzer. This is the shade High Tide. And I'm going to apply this to my cheekbones and my hairline to kind of warm up and bronze the face. And you can keep going in with the brush, but for a bit more of a natural finish, I'm going to go in with a damp beauty blender and kind of just stipple this in to place. I like to show up here on the internet and show you guys real skin and like share with you my acne struggles, because I have struggled with acne forever. Like, I got acne really young as a kid, and it's been something I've struggled with. It's been a huge insecurity of mine forever, like since I was really young. But it is hard because I get both ends of it. So I love to come here and show you guys like how I can cover up my acne and use makeup to kind of help with my confidence a little bit. But then I'll get the other side of those comments where people are like, you shouldn't be wearing makeup and your makeup's causing your acne and all the things. I feel like you get backlash no matter what you do and what approach you take. But I do really want to come here and show you guys that the internet is a highlight reel. You see perfect skin, perfect makeup, and like a lot of filters. So I just kind of wanted to come on here and show you guys filter free, like what I struggle with daily. And the thing is like everybody's different. Like, people that are commenting about my acne, like, you really don't know, and this is the case for everyone's acne, you really don't know what people have tried, what they're going through, what's causing their acne. Like, it's such a different case for everyone. And like I said, I've struggled with acne forever, and I've got it really well balanced now based on like diet, nutrition, hormones, skincare, like a combination of everything, my lifestyle. But the only thing I notice that triggers my acne now and as I've gotten older is stress. So this was the result of like a little stressful couple weeks in the last little bit. So if you have that acne prone skin, it can be really hard to get it under control, and like people can comment and say you need to do this, this, and this, but like it's not that easy. Blush last. So this is the color Black Cherry, and this is a color I really, really like. And I'm just gonna add it to my lips too. And this is the color, I think this is the color Melody. I'm gonna add this to a little pink gloss. And again, just with this beauty blender, I'm gonna blend this in just for a nice soft look. But yeah, my little rant is just be gentle with people on the internet, because although we are showing up and showing our face on here, you really don't know what people are going through, and some people might be trying everything in terms of like, I know that's the case for me with my acne. So I'm coming in here to show you guys real skin, and that not everybody has perfect skin, but here's kind of what I use in terms of makeup to get a good coverage but still like a really natural looking makeup. So you can see it's just like really nice and really glowy, but I've got that good coverage. Like you guys saw kind of where my skin was at when I first started. I definitely had some blemishes I was struggling with. This guy you can still kind of see, but I feel like we got really good coverage with really minimal products used. I love how versatile this makeup is, and I love how you can get really good coverage with very minimal product use. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. I don't usually do kind of longer tutorials like this, but hopefully it's helpful if you've made it through to the end. And if you're someone who's also struggling with acne, just know that you're not alone, and the internet is a highlight reel full of filters, and it's not always true to what's actually going on. So here's what I got going on, and here's how I kind of work to cover it. But anyways, I hope you guys all have a really good day.